We're Midwest Besties. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Emily and I just finished watching what we thought was the final part of the Summer House reunion, and we're just kind of staring at each other.
Because our studio is AKA my basement office, and we watched it upstairs, and we just came down and we were so depressed.
We were setting everything up silently. We soundproof with Emily's Nugget. Shout out Nugget.
Shout out Nugget if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us. And we just weren't talking. Which we are two bitches who voluntarily started a podcast. We don't shut up. We're yappers. And I just kept saying, wow. I was like, wow. And then, wow, Bethany, wow.
Wow, Bethany. Okay. Wow. Are you kidding me, Bethany? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The way we have to shut up about personal stuff so we can record the podcast.
Yes. Yes.
We literally or even to watch this reunion, it was we had to shut ourselves up because we were talking about skin tags.
Yeah. We're approaching 40. We have a great formula for when we record. I come over, we usually have a coffee, we yap for 30 to 45 minutes, and then we're like, okay, we got to
do
record.
This. So yeah, no, the Summer House reunion had us silenced.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Were you silent or were you silenced?
So welcome. We are doing a flyover deep dive today, just like we did last week to end out all the Summer House stuff, except next week there's more.
They said, hold on a second. It's too early to say goodbye.
It's interesting. Okay, so maybe we'll talk about that later. Let's get into what are your initial thoughts. I know we just kind of talked about it, but walking out of this, kind of how Indy's do you have an intention? Do you feel like there was resolve? Do you feel like this was a good reunion? What are your thoughts?
I was entertained, frustratingly so. I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think it had to be 3 parts. I think it wasn't the worst. There wasn't the worst reunion, but I feel like I had no closure on what has happened.
Yeah.
It was very clear to me that Amanda and West had their plan, which was give them nothing.
Yeah.
Give them
girl,
nothing.
Give us nothing.
Stick to those PR points. Stick to those. I can sum up, this is my impression of Amanda after every question. Yeah, I was just thinking, I had so many thoughts and we had so many discussions.
About our thoughts.
And we had feelings and thoughts and discussions.
And we were thinking about our feelings.
There's so many and we're so sorry. And there's thoughts and feelings and discussions.
And we know we fucked up because we just had all these thoughts and these feelings.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%. I am not a lover of reunions in general. Sometimes it's just I'm so done with it. There's not much to discuss.
Yeah.
Obviously, this was probably the most anticipated after Scandival, and now I would say before Scandival, because I do think this has surpassed hands down. I felt by the end of this, by the last 20 minutes, I was done because it's so clear we are not getting anything out of those two. She is barred the fuck out. There is nothing cutting through. It's not clocking to her. Nothing is clocking to her.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
Because she is on, that is not what a beta blocker does. A beta blocker is something that you can take to help with the physical symptoms of the anxiety. So if you have a fear of public speaking and your heart races, or you have you start getting twitchy and shaky, you can take a beta blocker to help calm those symptoms. It does not make you this emotionless fucking robot. You know what does do that? Klonopin.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was a cocktail of things, but I cannot believe the emotion in that room. that everybody, all of the guys, especially like Jesse was just like me watching the finale, like weeping the whole time. He was in tears, on the verge of tears.
Tired.
And you know, like they're so exhausted, right? Like that is probably the point where I would start to break down because you're so tired, you're so run through and just like emotionally overwrought at that point. And we saw that out of Sierra, and Amanda just sat there
Literally the whole time.
Did not blinking, staring at her, and just was like, I know, I'm sorry.
It reminded me, I kept thinking about like people on trial, like when they're told not to give any emotion, like
right.
lawyers tell, like even people
for sure
that you cannot emote. It's like
because
someone told them that.
Seriously, because it's like people will read into your emotions what they want to see, like even if you're trying to like show that you're sad. And Andy did point blank ask West if he was on beta blockers.
That was crazy.
And that was really crazy. That was like a reunion first. That's never happened before.
Because I do remember he said that afterwards, after the Scandival reunion with Raquel, he was like, yeah, she was on something.
But she was even more emotional than she gave us. I mean, Raquel's an idiot, but like, oh my God. And I think
Amanda's an idiot. I think Amanda is an idiot with a good fucking edit.
That's pretty obvious because I just think she had Kyle, who like Kyle's not an idiot. Like I think Kyle's a pretty smart guy.
Yes.
And like he is weirdly thoughtful about the things that he says and comes to these reunions prepared with receipts. Like he has a lot of talking points. And I think that he was doing all of that for her.
Yep.
And I think what we saw in the past was Amanda, like other people were like leading the charge and Amanda was just like on the coattails. Like she was never the one coming out full force.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because she's dumb. I think she's a dumb.
I just think that she might be a dumb.
So what we also got out of this reunion, besides just like nothing, was West admitting but not admitting that he and Meija were, he wouldn't say she was my girlfriend. He said she thought we were in an exclusive relationship.
Yeah. She would say, yes, she would say if you asked her that maybe she was my girlfriend.
The word salad of it all too, like just like me as a writer watching this and I'm just like editing every fucking dumbass thing they're saying. I'm committing to trying to make it work.
I was really hoping you'd remember that. I'm committing to trying to make it work.
What are you saying?
I feel like, so let's talk about the revelations. Let's talk about what we did get out of this reunion, and then we'll talk about what we didn't get out of this reunion.
Okay.
So what we got out of this is that, yes, we got Wes to admit that him and Meija were in what he basically admitted without admitting.
After getting full court pressed by everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That he was in a relationship even though he was fucking around the whole time.
Yeah, 100%. Like she thought they were exclusive because he led her to believe they were exclusive. He sent her flowers on Valentine's Day, which is post Super Bowl. There was a lot of like timeline stuff going on. He was like, oh, at first he said, oh, it ended in 2025. But then Sierra he was not expecting Sierra to come
as prepared as she.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, literally talking to Meija like during the breaks.
FaceTiming her.
Yes.
She was like, you sent her flowers on Valentine's Day. Like, and Jesse had met this woman. We didn't know that. Like, he flew her out to Montana.
But Jesse did say he was like, I was under the impression that she knew that this was not an exclusive relationship.
Totally. Yes. But we didn't know he had met her.
Yes.
So we learned that. What else? I mean, it's just like, what else did we even fucking learn?
We definitely learned that Wes made the first move.
Yes.
He
made the first move.
Out.
Oh, I do this. Amanda really revealed herself in this, and I'm interested to see if you picked up on this or thought this, but it was so interesting to me when they were like, how did Amanda, like, when did you start developing feelings? And she was like, well, he was the one who said something, you know, about like, oh, am I crazy? Do I think something's happening here? And she's like, and then it all just came flooding to me. And what all I heard from that, and this is so on brand for her, it's like she was picked by him. And so then she was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm on board. Like you said in the last episode, Emily, like, that's my man. It's like she is such a passenger in her life. And this relationship with West, like, is going to be a continuation of that pattern. Like, there's no real break between her end the separation with her and Kyle to her, you know, this friendship that she had with West, that developed into something through all these thoughts and feelings. Like, it's just so clear to me that she has no identity outside of probably the man that she is with.
Yeah.
And until she is single and like maybe like seek therapy, weird bitch, like then I just don't think she's ever going to have any introspection.
And I think she was, even before they started hooking up, there was already that grasping onto West's like style, his culture, his friends, his vibe. Yes. And that's what
smoking weed and like I'm the cool girl. I wear baggy clothes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Also learned that West is, I just think he is one of the most duplicitous people like we've ever seen on reality TV. Yeah. I don't think that, it's crazy to me that he was like, I just didn't realize how much this was going to affect the friendships in the room. Like, and I just don't know how that's even possible.
I kind of agree that they didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I think when they started hooking up to begin with, everybody was like friendship shipping them, and everyone was loving their dynamic on Summer House. Like at that time, I do not think they thought it was going to be that big of a deal.
God, that's just really such a miscalculation.
Agree. I totally agree. I just feel like it would have been so much better if they were like, we're in love. Like, or just admit anything.
Yeah. We got no insight really truly into their relationship outside of like West was really the one who pursued her. She did say she wasn't aware of everything that was coming out on the stage.
That wasn't one of the things they talked about in their many conversations.
Right. And it was pretty crazy, you know, toward the end of the reunion, and Carl just was like, Amanda, do you still want to be with him? Like, after hearing all of this, like hooking up with all of these women, all these other girls, hooking up with your best friend, like, do you still want to fucking be with him? And she was like, yeah, I hear you. Like,
that's my man.
That's my man. But just not, I just felt like her demeanor was so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah. Like, it was
so, and I know this has been like talked about ad nauseum, but like by the end of this, I'm just like, get them banned. Like, here's the thing about a reality star. It's like you, and especially certainly a Bravo reality star, like you need to come to these reunions like ready to like have some fucking real conversations.
Yes.
Like, we have seen that over and over again. Like, we've seen Carl and Lindsay like come and like be honest and be honest.
Be honest.
I am being honest.
And like be emotional and put themselves out there. Like, that is part of this like
deal. That's what we're paying you for.
It's your job. I give you money, you give me ideas.
You never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
Made a deal with the devil. And like you have to really lay yourself bare in a lot of these situations. And we have seen other people on this show and other franchises do that. And so for me, I am like, fire them. They are bad reality stars, not because they're bad people, not because of what they did to Sierra, which like, yes, check those things, because they are not coming to this reunion and being authentic in any fucking way. They are not being good reality stars. And then we see Wes going on his shitfuck podcast that's not even about pop culture. It's about sports and addressing things and talking about things. And that's a big no-no. Like, correct. I am deeply offended. Bravo has fired people in the past for doing that, and I hope they fucking fire him for doing that.
Pop off queen. There is, no notes.
I'm so mad. Like, veins are bulging in my head right now.
Because, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're shitty. In like, the context of reality television, it doesn't matter if you're shitty, if you're entertaining. And what we watched for 3 fucking hours, actually probably like 3:20, was not authentic behavior in any way.
No.
Was PR points that they just kept going back to.
Yeah.
What this final hour of the reunion was anyone trying to rephrase a question a million different ways to see if we could get them to answer it. And they just didn't. You saw Amanda look up, calculate the talking points, and then say them.
And at the end, Lindsay Hubbard said it best. She was just like, Andy, I don't feel like I know anything.
She waltzed in. So they had one final break. And I think it was for the last
10
hour. Yeah. It was the last hour and they were taking a break and it was going to be their final hour. Mind you, this is hour 10. At one point during the this reunion, they flashbacked to earlier in the
That's how long
reunion.
this shit was.
And they said 7 hours ago to give you an idea of how long this reunion was. And she waltzes in with her glass of wine and is like, Andy, I feel like I've learned nothing. Put the clip in.
Andy, I didn't learn anything.
What are you talking about?
I just feel like there's not a lot of clarity.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we start over?
I mean, kind of.
And I just feel like she was the audience. That was something that we got a lot of with Lindsay, with Jesse, with Kyle, with Mia.
Yeah.
And even Levi, where they were speaking for us. They were speaking for the audience. So I never got extremely frustrated.
Yes.
Because I was never like, why isn't someone asking them about this? I do feel like they should have organized the Meija attack more. Every time.
Maybe they did, and it was edited down
because there was
only so much.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what I was like. Man, it's hitting so hard. Quote off camera, but then when they're on set, why wasn't it hitting? Where it's like, no, bitch, we just talked to Meija. We just talked to her.
Right. I also think because West was his betas were blocked, and among other things, it was very much it's hard to get that much out of a wall. When you're just, and it's he just kept saying the same things over and over again. Another thing we learned that I'm just remembering is that Amanda just didn't watch the season because it just would have been too hard for her.
How dare you?
The fucking audacity of this woman. She's like, I mean, there were times I just wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating. It's don't try and invoke sympathy. Nobody feels bad for you.
She doesn't know how to do that.
And maybe we would feel bad for you if you showed a modicum of emotion or remorse or emotional fucking intelligence about this situation. But you're not. This goes back to the reason they need to be fired because, bitch, that is your job. She's like, I'll watch it after the reunion. And they were all like, that's too late. And I don't remember who said it, but they were like, that's a cop-out. And it is a cop-out.
Because this is a job. Kyle
it is a job.
Kyle came after her and was like, do you think it was easy for me to watch this season?
Yes.
I was the villain of this season. I was the lowest point of my life.
This is the first season where Amanda has had to deal with this, which for 10 years, for a 10-year tenure as a reality star, that is crazy. That is truly crazy.
That was one of the things that really, I did get mad at that. So there was this moment where Andy asked Sierra, what were some of the hardest points watching this season? And she articulately was the last episode where I was there for her.
Yeah.
And then he kind of directs the question back to Amanda and was like, how does that make you feel? And she's like, well, I haven't watched the season. Bitch, you experienced it.
Yeah.
You experienced it.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it. It was less than a year ago.
You cried with Sierra.
You don't remember how her support made you feel? And again,
she certainly did in that Marie Claire interview. She talked about it.
Girl.
And yet, here we are.
And so one of the only times we did get some moments of honesty where I was like, at least she's being honest. And it was I just wish I could have it both. I wish I could have West and I wish I could have everybody not be mad at me. I mean, even though that's frustrating, that's the truth.
That's the truth of the matter. And I just truly wonder too if they're just maybe we can just put our heads down and this is all going to blow over.
It's just so because the Instagram of it came up, which I'm
I'm
glad it did because there were so many what they described as breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
One was this meme that she posted where it's this is how much I care, and it was a
hand pinching. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. And then the music that she chose, I even remember
Back to Friends by Somber.
She also did 12 to 12.
Yep.
In a room full of people,
I look for you.
And she did her constant because there was a lot of you can look through this different lens and see what you want to see, but it just, none of these things were true. None of these things were true. Like, I literally just like picked the top trending song. And honestly, that does hold up to the songs that she was picking.
I do think, though, Sierra had a point where she was like, girls post so consciously and subconsciously. And like, I do think that there was definitely some, like, they were being coy, like they were playing in our faces a little bit. There's just too much of it for it not to be true.
Yeah.
Like, I just like, I'm going to choose to believe that. And like, they did, another thing that we learned was that like, they were not in a relationship. It was really, or they weren't cheating, I should say, when Amanda was married. And it was really funny because they brought up Dave Portnoy and the Brianna chicken fry of it all.
Yes.
Because after they released their statement, Dave Portnoy, who got involved because that's just like what he does, was like, oh, that's old news. Chicken fry told me that at the Super Bowl. Everyone's like, why is Dave Portnoy getting involved in this? And it was funny because Bailey.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah. Because Bailey was like, why would Dave Portnoy get involved? And I was like, oh, honey, he is a drama king. Like, that is like what he does. So it's like, I don't know if I'm going to take Brianna Chicken Fry, who I'm like not a fan of, or Dave Portnoy, who's not a good guy, and like you be like, oh, okay. But certainly for them, I just think it's funny how Kyle, Lindsay, Sierra, Bailey, Carl, we're all like, they're very in tune with the conversation around it.
They do their homework.
And, Amanda was like on social media to protect her peace, but it's just like, okay, well, you just failed the fucking assignment.
So for me, like, this is my timeline. I definitely think that they were flirty, crossing boundaries, being inappropriate with each other since January. 100%. And I think either he was they were both laying it on thick. They were both being really, really flirty.
Yeah.
And that is talked about a lot, like, what was the emotional affair? But like, here's the thing. Intention matters, especially in regards to male and female friendships.
Yeah.
So it's like, I truly believe like men and women can be flirty if their intention is not more sinister than that.
Yeah.
And it's a blurred line, 100%.
Yeah.
But if you look at that house, everybody's flirting with each other. Like, West is like grabbing Levi's boobs and like, and I mean, Lindsay's firing down on everybody. And that's just like the state of the show. It's what makes it fun. Like, flirting is fun. Being flirty is fun. But the intention matters.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's what the question was asked. And according to them, it was like, this was not even in my head. And I will say I agree with Amanda when she was like, I was still so wrapped up in the failure of my marriage.
Yeah.
And I truly do believe that. But I also believe that Amanda will always go for male validation and male attention more, which is why like Sierra being for her didn't matter as much as Wes being there for her.
Yeah.
Because she's just a girl. She's just a boy's girl.
She's an agent of the patriarchy.
She definitely is an agent of the patriarchy.
She really is. I agree. Okay, so if I had to say like what my final thoughts are on the topic of like their, her fidelity to Kyle, I would say like I do not think she was maybe like emotionally invested in West during the summer. Do I think he was gaming a little bit?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Because I agree. Like, I think she was so wrapped up in her relationship. I don't think anything physical was happening. But as we've established, like, I think an emotional affair is just as worse, if not worse. I do not believe that the Instagram of it all was a coincidence.
Okay.
So that's where I stand on it. Like, I just think it's just like, me, girl, Occam's razor. Like, sometimes the simplest, most of the time, the simplest explanation is what is true. And for me, it's just like, I do think like putting the lens and watching the show back, you can watch it through a different lens and you can ask those questions. But I really don't think they were having an affair at that time.
No.
But I'm so sorry. Like, these January through March Instagram posts.
Totally.
Nah. nah, like I'm not believing your story.
No, totally.
At the end of the reunion, which we thought was the end, we get a preview for a bonus episode for next week that looks like 3 separate conversations. We have a conversation between West and Kyle. We have a conversation between Amanda and Lindsay. And we have a conversation between Sierra and Meija.
What do you think?
I mean, I think you said it best. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa.
Like,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
like, that was like my sister texted our Emily Squad chat last night because Emily and I are, shout out, this is not a Peacock podcast, but we are Peacock girly, so we watched the day after, and I was also playing Mahjong last night.
Yeah.
And she texted us and told us this episode was coming, so we did know that before watching. And I said the only reason I would be okay with this is if this is going to close the loop on Amanda and West.
Close the book.
Close the book on Amanda and West. Like, close this storyline out, fire them from Bravo, and then we can all fucking move on with our lives.
Okay, here is what I'm just going to say. In the preview of it, like, there is Amanda emoting more than she did in her pinky on the reunion, where it's like, well, if this doesn't work out, I'm just going to feel so stupid. And then we have Wes saying to Kyle, I'm going to say something and it's going to hurt you, but like, I've loved her for a really long time. That should have been said at the reunion.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I also just think like there is nothing that Wes Wilson can say that I'm going to believe. I don't know if I believe that, or even care to think about if I believe that, if that makes sense. Like, he's just so far gone. The lies, like, you know, Sierra had said, it's just like the lies are piling up. The lies about the lies. It's like there's just no clarity that he can provide me because he is a pathological liar, like, to some degree. Yeah. Amanda, like, there's more, you know, there's more hope for there, but I also am just like so disgusted by her. The preview makes it look like Lindsay is saying like West was saying something to her that Amanda wasn't, like, was like, wait a second, like, that's not what happened at all. So it's kind of looking a little bit, this 45-minute episode might be juicier than the
and
3
that
parts.
kind of pisses me off. Pisses me off.
So just when we thought we would be free from these shackles.
And I kind of want to be free. I'm kind of done.
That was me last week.
I'm kind of done.
Like, I'm obviously like riding or dying. Like, which in this
Same,
case I'm
of
dying.
Of course.
But it's also like I have a Love Island schedule to keep up with now.
And I'm excited about In the City. Like,
Yeah,
I'm excited about this show.
The fatigue has set in now for you too.
Yeah,
so
1000%.
Yeah, totally. And my sister was saying the same thing.
It literally, as soon as, like, the thing was, I was excited because I thought this was going to be the end.
I know.
And like, the fatigue did not set in until I heard, like, oh, guess what? There's more.
I know. And then it was just like,
no,
I can't do this.
I can't keep doing this. I have a life to live.
Set me free.
Set me free from these shackles. My God.
So we will be back next week, you guys. We'll be recapping that, talking about that. We'll see how many thoughts we have. I don't know if we'll do a deep dive on it or we'll incorporate it into our pop culture potluck. But let us know what your reunion thoughts are. Leave a comment on our Instagram. We are at Midwest Besties Pod. Leave a comment wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.